Let's jump right into this explainer. We're doing a rapid-fire 60-second sprint today into how we actually measure a nation's true domestic value. We're going to look way past those flashy headline numbers you always see to find out what an economy is literally worth at the end of the day.
You know, we hear about GDP, gross domestic product, all the time on the news, right? It's everywhere. But is that famous number actually kind of hiding the true cost of production? Think about it for a second. Is GDP massively overstating a nation's usable wealth by just completely ignoring a major, unavoidable hidden cost?
Okay, let's dive into this. To get from gross down to net, we have to face the physical reality of production. Every single day, out in the real world, machinery, factories, equipment, they all experience serious wear and tear. This is just an unavoidable breakdown in the production process, something we call depreciation. And it is constantly, silently, chipping away at a nation's value, right there in the background. Which brings us to an absolutely crucial metric, net domestic product at market prices, or NDPmp. Now, textbook definition here, this is the market value of all final goods and services produced within a domestic territory during a given year at prevailing market prices. But here is the kicker. It's calculated after making an allowance for that depreciation. That shift from gross to net happens the exact moment we finally account for the daily wear and tear of a nation's capital stock.
So, the crucial point really just boils down to a beautifully simple equation. NDPmp is just GDPmp minus depreciation. That's it. By subtracting the cost of replacing what was broken or worn out or just got old during the year, we find the true net product.
So why does this matter? Well, think of depreciation like a giant leaky bucket. Once you actually measure that leak and account for the lost capital, this metric reveals the actual spendable wealth a country truly has left over. It's the real measure of what's actually available for an economy to either consume today or roll into new investments for tomorrow.
Which leaves us with a much bigger question for you to ponder today. How is your own country's daily wear and tear silently draining its true spendable wealth? Man, it is definitely something to think about the next time you hear a politician bragging about gross domestic product. Thanks for joining this quick sprint, and we'll catch you in the next explainer.